stumbled over her words before saying they were just some places near the community college. I let it go because I couldn't bring myself to confront what I was suspecting. Maybe I was wrong. God, I hoped I was wrong. But then things toned down. Months passed and I figured maybe I was really being paranoid. The red signs stopped. I got more busy at work. Then one day, Karen announced she was pregnant. I was excited. We'd been talking about starting a family soon anyway. The timing lined up with our regular intimate life, so I had no reason to be suspicious about the conception. We celebrated, started planning the nursery, picked out names. For a while, my suspicions faded into the background. We were going to be parents. This was what we'd planned for. The pregnancy went smoothly, and Karen seemed genuinely happy and excited. I went to every doctor's appointment. I assembled the crib myself, painted the nursery, and even learned how to make Karen's weird pregnancy food cravings, like pickle and peanut butter sandwiches. I thought we'd gotten past whatever strange tension had existed during our family visit. When our son Henry was born, I was delighted. The first time I held him, I felt this surge of love and protectiveness I'd never experienced before. But as the initial excitement wore off and I really looked at him, something felt off. Henry had striking blue eyes and dark hair. Neither Karen nor I had blue eyes or such dark hair. Karen insisted it was from her side of the family, but I'd met her relatives, and none of them matched. My grandfather had blue eyes, she said defensively when I mentioned it. I thought your grandfather had green eyes? That's what you told me when we were looking at your family albums, I replied. No, my other grandfather, she snapped back too quickly. I tried to let it go. Babies change as they grow, right? Maybe his eyes would darken, or his hair would lighten, whatever. But as the months passed, Henry started looking more and more like my brother. I'd catch myself staring at his face, trying to find my features in there somewhere, but coming up empty. The doubt ate away at me. I couldn't sleep. I'd look at my son, whom I loved with my whole heart, and wonder if my suspicions were true. The thought made me physically sick. After 7 months of this torture, I couldn't take it anymore. Karen was at her mom's for the weekend with Henry. When they returned, I sat Karen down after we put Henry to bed. I need to do a paternity test. Karen's face went pale. What? Why would you even think that? Are you serious right now? Henry has blue eyes, Karen. Neither of us has blue eyes. It's almost impossible for us to have a blue-eyed child unless one of your parents had blue eyes, which they don't. This is insane, she said, getting angry. You're accusing me of cheating? After everything we've built together? I'm not accusing you of anything. I just need to know. For my peace of mind. No, she said firmly. I'm not submitting our son to a test just because you're having some kind of insecurity crisis. This is offensive and hurtful. The argument escalated. She cried, she yelled, she accused me of never trusting her. But I stood my ground. Her defensive reaction only made me more suspicious. Either we do this